the last 6 years and in prep. Sayang, and I'm telling you also that I was telling you also earlier that I am now the president of Guagua National College. I would favor granting or putting a grade 7 to grade school, but only for primary education, for so-called basic education.
Senator Biazo, care to comment?
Not until we solve the present problem. And what is the present problem? It is the lack of classrooms, the shortage of teachers, the lack of books, for example. No? Here we are, we have shortened the time in the classroom. There are cities and towns that have 3 shifts. 6 to 10 in the morning, 10 to 2 in the afternoon, 2 to 6 in the afternoon, the evening. Why? Because there is a shortage of classrooms. There is a shortage of teachers. So even before we try to add another year, let us first serve the present problem. So that, you know, Congressman Biason had targeted the construction of schoolrooms so that we can reduce the number of students per room from what is now 60 to 70 to 45. It is 60 to 70 because of the lack of classrooms and the lack of teachers. So yun po, bigyan muna ng pagkakataon na mapuno yung pangangailangan bago tayo magdagdag ng panibagong pangangailangan. That is my point.
Yes, question from Ian.
Yes, sir. In the entire Asian region, we are the only country which has 10 years of basic education.
Correct.
If we are not going to increase our years in basic education, we're actually lagging behind our neighbors in competitiveness.
Yes.
Now, how are you going to solve that problem of competitiveness vis-a-vis the problem raised by Senator Biazo?
I don't think there's any connection between the two. The lack of classrooms is a financial problem which can be solved in another way. The adding of another year is a separate problem, and that is the problem. Kasi wala tayong competitiveness. You know, when our students, for example, apply for graduate school abroad, they are not accepted. Why? Because you have very kulang ang klase nila, sabi nila. There are few years that you are going to be able to do that. So sayang yun, because if you add the additional year, that will solve the problem of their acceptability into private schools. The question of public schools, lack of classrooms, and lack of books and lack of teachers is another problem that has absolutely no connection with 1 year.
So what you're saying, sir, is that
that can be solved in another way.
But we do not have to wait to add grades.
No, you don't have to wait, because if you wait for that, it will never be solved.
Last word from Senator Biazo on the matter.
Well, you know, Congressman Biason started something in Muntinlupa, and this is the upgrading of the computer literacy, not only of the teachers, but including the students. And I think that we need to upgrade our computer literacy of our children and advance or enhance the information technology preparation of our children. For example, Muntinlupa is going to be probably, it will grow, especially if after the construction of the Skyway is completed. I think Muntinlupa will grow, because I believe some of the businessmen, business concerns will relocate to Muntinlupa, and we have to prepare our labor force in Muntinlupa to provide for the labor force required if and when these business concerns move to Muntinlupa.
Okay, gentlemen, thank you very much, and may we invite both sides to cross the House. So ends Battle Muntinlupa. I'm Tuik Bakarig for Square Off the Civics Debates. Vote wisely, citizens.